Mr. DiNapoli,
Yes.
thank you so much for doing this with us. Today we are going to have a conversation for about an hour, and I've prepared so many questions so that our Chinese audience can learn more about your story, learn about your unique trading strategies and techniques, and maybe they can also, if they are lucky enough, they can also get suggestions and advice from you so that they could become better traders.
Well, I'll do the best I can.
I believe you will. Okay. So is this the first time you come to China?
No, I've been to China many times. I think my first trip was in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Which city?
Beijing was the first city I visited, and then many others. I've been to Shanghai and Shenzhen and many other places. And China is a very beautiful country.
Yes, of course. And is it the first time you come to Foshan?
To where?
Foshan, Guangzhou, this city.
Oh no, I've been here before many
You've
times.
been here before?
Yes, yeah, quite a bit. I took a trip down the river in the boat one time, and enjoyed it. Had a very nice evening.
Yeah, we hope you have a nice day here this time too.
I'm sure I will.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I have very good company, so that's good.
So you have been trading for like decades. You are a very experienced and legendary trader. Do you still remember the year when you started trading?
Well, the first stock I bought, I was 15 years old.
15 years old.
Right, and so it's a long time ago. And I got out of college in 1967, and I started trading heavily at that point. So you can figure how many years that is. Been a long time.
Yeah. Did your parents know it when you bought the first stock?
My father, actually, I wasn't legally able to get my own account, so my father helped me to get an account. He was a trader.
Oh.
And that's actually how I first became interested in it.
Oh.
He would sit at the dining room table and with newspaper out with all the names and the figures, and I would be looking over his shoulder trying to figure out what he does. And he was stock trading, so that's how I first got interested.
I was going to ask you about the trigger of how you started your trading career. Now that you saved me that question. Do you still trade now?
Of course.
Of course.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What's your most recent trade?
Well, my most recent trade was Boeing.
Boeing.
Yeah, Boeing stock.
Uh-huh.
And I just closed that position last night.
Okay.
Prior to that, I trade the E-mini, S&P, and the NASDAQ futures constantly. I mean, I'm just constantly trading those in a very short time frame. And I trade a wide variety of stocks, a little Forex, and my main interest is in stocks.
Okay.
And I trade stocks worldwide. I'm not just focused on America.
Including Chinese stocks?
Yes, and actually, I've just about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I closed a large position in my Chinese stocks, and I've had a position in Chinese stocks going back probably over 10 years. It's just that I thought the country had a wonderful future, so I wanted to have a place in that. Now, one Chinese stock that I've just had amazing success in is Alibaba.
Alibaba.
I mean, that stock, it's almost like I can't make a losing trade. I mean, the stock uses my DiNapoli levels perfectly, and it's been very rewarding for me. You might know Luckin Coffee. I did very well in that. And also, I got a very nice settlement check recently from that company.
About your trading successes, we'll discuss that a little bit later. Now, what I want to know is what kept you in the business for so long?
I'm interested in it. It's not just the money. I find it challenging, and it's the lifestyle. You know, you can have a business and you have a lot of employees and you have a lot of responsibilities, but when you're trading, if I want to take some time off, I can close my computer and I can get in a plane and go somewhere. and I don't have a lot of worries. So the main thing about trading is the lifestyle that it provides you. That's the main thing. Of course, it provides you money, and the second thing that is really good about trading is the people that you meet. You know, like the people in this company that I've met, Jackie, of course, Jason, my DiNapoli expert. He's a fantastic guy, and you get the chance to meet some really fantastic people.
You talk about lifestyle. How did trading change your lifestyle? Because I saw some YouTube videos online about the youngest generation of traders. They get successful very soon, and then they move to Dubai, and they live in those very fancy apartments, driving the most luxurious cars. Did you do any of that?
No, and I think most traders that are very successful very quickly end up losing everything. It's not that many traders that end up keeping the initial profits that they make, because the mistake they make is they think they're smart, and they're not smart. They got involved in a bull market, they got lucky, and those types of traders usually lose the money back. If they're smart, then they learn how to trade, so that they're not just making gains from luck, they're making gains from their ability to use indicators and trade properly.
Since you are still trading, and could you describe your typical day of trading for us?
Sure, and right, I'm in Bangkok now, and that's where I live. I have a condo there. So typically I get up about noon or 1 o'clock, and I'll prepare my charts for trading in the evening. In the evening. I'll do some exercise and take care of some other items during the day. Have dinner about 5 or 6 o'clock, take a nap, then I start trading at 8:30 at night.
So you trade the U.S. market?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. The U.S. markets are very good markets, and I focus on them. So from 8:30 until about midnight, maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock, that's when I most actively trade the futures markets. And I always have open orders in the stock market. And I usually don't trade the futures markets much past 12:30 at night. And that's because the character of the market changes in the last half of the trading session from the first half. So all through the trading session, I might trade stocks, but I focus my futures trading in the beginning of the section.
Right.
And then come 3 o'clock, I'm through my trading, and I have something to eat, and I go to sleep, and I wake up the next day and do it again.
So you're living the U.S. time in Bangkok?
Correct.